Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Today we're going to look at Gran Turismo 2 for the PlayStation, but not so much on the PlayStation, more so of a demonstration or a comparison between the game playing on the PS3 using no smoothing and the smoothing filter that the PS3 provides for PS1 original games, and then to compare it with the output that you get from playing the game on an emulator. The emulator which I'll be using today is EPSXe, which is my old standby for PlayStation emulation, and I'll be using a filter that introduces into the game anti-aliasing and what's called natural vision. It is a OpenGL shader, and we're just gonna see a comparison of what the game looks like on the PS3 using no smoothing and smoothing, and then with the shaders on the emulation. Let's get to it. Okay, now here we have Gran Turismo 2 on the PlayStation 3 with the smoothing option disabled. And when you get into the race, you see you got a lot of jagged edges, not a lot of detail, and you know, everything's very pixely, but it's what's expected of, you know, the first generation of PlayStations. You know, but it wasn't bad for the time. At the time, you know, I was pretty amazed by this game and what it looked like. But this is it without the smoothing, and then we're going to get into next with smoothing. Okay, now here we are back, and now here is the game with smoothing enabled, and it gets a little bit better. You know, some of the lines, some of the jagged lines start to disappear. You know, it's a little bit easier to make out the details of the car and whatnot. Not so much the backgrounds though, but still, you know, it's a little bit better. But like I said, for its time, it was good, and you didn't have this option with the PS1. The PS3, you got a little bit of shading. They probably could have did a little bit better job and given you an emulator type quality, but you know, it didn't happen. But we're going to see what it looks like on an emulator in just a bit. Alright, now here we are on EPSXe version 1.9.25, I believe it is. It's the last version that they released not too long ago. But as I said, I'm using what's called Pete's OpenGL 2 shaders. Now the shader I'm using is called the AA+Natural Vision shader, and the output is just amazing. Everything is smooth. This is almost on a PS2 quality, I think, or maybe even PSP, but everything's nice and sharp. You know, the backgrounds are smoothed out. A lot more you know, realistic looking on an emulator. Now, I don't recommend emulators over gaming on a console. It's just not the same, really. But you know, if you want that look and everything, this is the way to go. And that's all. That's all for this video. It was just a comparison video. And you know, thanks for watching. I probably will do a video about emulation and emulators and how to set them up and how to get this kind of quality sometime in the future. But until next time, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Have a good one. Gen X Gamer out.